Thank you for watching Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. I've arrived at Kirkland's in search of dupes for you, and I found several. I also curated framed art, which I hope you'll love, spring pieces, Easter decor, things in pretty pastels. I also stopped at Target, and I want to show you something really special from there. So let's get started and make our way right into Kirkland's home. Well, first of all, it's 30% off of all pillows, only excluding clearance. It includes Easter pillows, and that will be in effect until March 10th. But hurry, because I think these will go fast. So I have some great dupes, and the first one is this. The Ikat neutral pillow. It's a lumbar pillow, and for anyone who has neutral in their home, this would be a great way to get the Ikat pattern in without, bringing all that color in that they're usually associated with. This is 30% off now, so it's $27.99. This is 26 inches by 16, and that's rather long. Now compare it to the Pottery Barn Delancey pillow cover. That's $79.50, and it's a square shape, and it's extra large. I mean, large is really in style right now in terms of pillows. And 24 inches is what that is. So this was a nice comparison. This is the Sage Medallion lumbar pillow, $29.99 regularly, right now $20.99 with the sale. This has the essence of the Pottery Barn embroidered pillow collection, especially one that has more of a coastal effect on it, but I'm not going to put them side by side because it's not a dupe. It just is so similar to them, and it's a great way to get the sage green into the room with a pattern, and it doesn't look all that grandma as some of you think with the embroidery. So this would look great in a trio of 3 pillows, and I'm about to show you the other 2. So getting all 3, I think, would be a really nice match. This one is not necessarily spring or summer in design. However, mixing textures is divine if it's done well, and I think you'll do it well if you do the trio. So this is the green button front sphere pillow, and it's a great way to mix up shapes too. If you have 3 pillows in a section, having a lumbar, a square, and if you could find a sphere or a circle, that's very ideal. So with the 30% off, this is a bargain at $13.99. I skipped the petite roll pillow that you might see there because it's so tiny. So moving on to our third pillow, and to finish out the trio, it's the sage green seersucker stripe. I realize it appears a little beige on my camera, but it's a very sunny day on this shopping trip, so trust me, it's sage green. So this is another enormous pillow, which is great in style. So it's 22 by 22 and regularly $44.99, and with the 30% off, $31.50. You're looking at Sherwin-Williams paint color of the year called Upward, and it's also a Pottery Barn / Sherwin-Williams collab color. Now, Upward is very light and breezy, and Kirkland's happens to have a lot of decor items in that colorway, so it would be a great way to get that color in your home without making that commitment of painting a room. The perfect example is this display of pillows, and these range from $20.99 to $31.50 with that sale price, and they're all pretty square in shape, so I'm not going to teach you how to do a trio with these, but I'll tell you what my 3 favorite pillows are. And first is the double stripe. It's 20 by 20, and it's on sale for $20.99. And then the other is the blue patchwork with the stripes. That's 22 by 22, and it's on sale for $31.49. And then the third one is actually turned on its reverse side, and I guess the merchandisers like that side better for this season, and I think that's smart. So that one is called the Balboa Reversible Pillow, 22 by 22, and it's $31.49 on sale. So here's one of our better Pottery Barn dupes in the whole video. I like this one so much. It's the navy blue family. So for those of you who are adopting the navy blue, yay. So it's called the Blue Wash Ikat pillow. It's $31.49 on sale. It's a large one, 22 by 22. The second pillow that we looked at in the beginning of the video, the Sage Medallion, this is the same pillow but in navy blue. And embroidery galore. It's exactly what is in style right now. So this is on sale for $20.99. And it does have the essence of the Penelope. That's what I was talking about earlier. But the Penelope is a little more coastal. And this is more Medallion. This pillow is just perfect if you are looking to put that blue in your space. This wall art is described as deep forest. It's earthy and rich. I appreciate this one even without the addition of a frame. I usually count on Kirkland's to find framed wall art for that extra bit of sophistication, and always at a very low price. This one, by the way, is $109.99. I wanted to mention that I can't tell if the lower middle bit is water or ground, but assuming it's ground because it's in the deep forest. Anyway, that's neither here or there. I really like this one. I like it personally. I don't think it would fit into my decor, but if you have a lot of greens or if you have a lot of neutral and you are looking to incorporate green, this would be a fabulous way to do it. If you'll notice the slender painting on the left of the one I just showed you, there is a twin for this. I mean, they're altered. I like the one I'm showing you now better than the original, but it would be a good idea to buy them together. You could always hang them side by side. That's the intention. On clearance, it's $25.97, only available in store now. But there were plenty of pieces at the store that I visited. Anyway, this would also be a good size to hang on a poorly placed light switch wall, or between two windows in a very slender space. Here's a really pretty piece of framed art. This is called Desert Abstract, and it's a great way to introduce a smidge of color into a neutral space if you're looking to do that, or just to include in a modern space. Anyway, this shape is a great fit for over the bed if you're having trouble decorating over there. That can be a trouble spot. So if you have a small to medium height headboard, this would work really well. I have a crazy idea for you also. You could turn it vertically, and there you have an abstract piece of art. No one would really know what it was supposed to be. And you can hang it in between two windows in a small space, just any small wall that is begging for something to decorate it. You could try it. I mean, it's not like it's my best advice, but I have done it in my own home. It's up there right now, and it looks great. Here is your perfect DIY piece. So you could use acrylic paint and craft sponges to take this $9.97 framed art and just cover it to get rid of the look that it has, and you would have a wonderful original piece of art. And it's so easy to do abstracts. I'm sure you realize that. Anyway, moving on. What a relaxed looking blue, very serene on these round flat blue vases. And if you are in the blue camp rather than the green, these might appeal to you as a great alternative for that oversized glazed vessel from Pottery Barn that, everybody's excited for now, it seems like, in my audience. I don't know, unless you liked blue, which is the point. So if that sage color didn't fit into your decor and you're very committed to blue, these would be a nice alternative. So they're not quite as big, obviously, but they are taking up a substantial space as a pair. I do like that it's flat because you could put it on a console table and it wouldn't take up too much space. But anyway, the prices are good. It's $26.99 for one and $69.99 for the larger one. If you were to go for it, I would suggest the pair. What a light and airy blue here. This is another piece that has the Sherwin-Williams upward color look. The smaller of these is $29.99. The larger is $49.99. I love them as a pair, just like the last one. So these are quite similar to a Pottery Barn bestseller called Seahorn, and the vase being $119. I love the idea that you can get a pair of these, like I said, and it's such a relaxed look for the spring and summer. And if you do have a lot of navy blue in your space, this would be a great way to mix it up. If you have neutral and you want a little blue, again, a great way of doing that. Kirkland's always has this lantern that holds a tea light candle, and every time I've been in store, it's always on sale for $10. Now, I think a lot of customers seem to love this piece, but then, you might get it home and think, well, what does this go with? And putting two side by side looks a little odd with the same height, so I have a great idea for you, a fun solution. So at World Market, they carry these as well. And it might be a little different in shape, I'm not sure. But I would go for the small version to pair with your Kirkland's, or you could just buy the two at Walmart. They're the same price, same height. And that would be a nice little staggering effect in your decor and would make it worth owning the other one. If you've bought it already, I think so many Kirkland shoppers do pick these up. And you can put things inside them. They're great for outdoors. This is my first time seeing an Ikat piece of furniture that was great for a neutral space. The pillows, yes, but this is my first time for the furniture. This piece is $499, and I have shown you in previous videos lower price chairs with patterns like this from Target, but they were never neutral. So I thought I should show this, and it is very comfortable. It's another situation where you're like, wait a minute, am I in Pottery Barn or Kirkland's? So this embroidered bunny is so much like some of the Easter pillow decor that Pottery Barn has. Namely the bunny that's called Honey Bunny, but also if you look back, there was a heart piece. I guess that was for Valentine's Day, but it's still springy. And then there's another with a bunny that I'm showing you there. These all look like they could be right in the same product family. And the Kirkland's bunny is $24.99, while that Pottery Barn one is $59.50. Now here's an elegant piece. It's Kirkland's Bunny Candy Dish. It's $16.99 regularly. It's on sale at the 2nd. I don't know how long that will last because it was the leap year. But their things rotate in sales, like I think I said in the beginning of the video. Anyway, if you have a lot of white serveware or a lot of white decor pieces in your home, how lovely. These Easter appetizer plates were a nice choice. So it's kind of like a Wedgwood blue, kind of like our breezy blue, but a little darker. And they come in 4 different bunny poses. It's $19.99 for the 4 plates. They didn't have them displayed separately, but I'm going to show you them in a minute. And then these napkins look great with it. $14.99 for 4. The stripes are pretty. Stripes and checks are in. All kinds of patterns are in. Embroidered napkins are in. Anyway, here they are. Here's a look at all 4. Very sweet. Those would look quite nice with these pierced eggs. And this is in that breezy blue. They do light up. I think they would look a little more refined, not lit up. But it's a nice feature if it does look good. You can't turn them on in store because you'd have to pull the tab, and I wasn't going to do that to Kirkland's. Anyway, it's $16.99 at regular price. But you all know the Target Bullseye's Playground, the new name for Target Dollar Spot, and they also have smaller versions of pierced eggs at $3 in a variety of colors, just mentioning. These navy blue and chestnut treat jars and dog bowls are just some of the nicest ones I've ever seen. Kind of preppy. It also reminds me of Magnolia Home, Hearth and Hand sort of thing. But if you had navy blue in the vicinity of your kitchen, I would get these. I don't, so I wish I did for this reason in particular. Anyway, the bowl is $14.99 and the treat jar is $27.99. So adorable, and I love them. Speaking of Target, I did pop in, and on my visit to the Hearth and Hand section, there was a lot of lovely green, warm browns. I'm sure you know that already. But I found one of my very favorite things that I have in my household right now, so I wanted to share it. I thought you might appreciate. Anyway, so as I'm browsing through, I decided to smell their candles. Did you know smelling a candle is best when you lift the lid and to smell the lid? I learned that at a job in the past. Anywho's, the one that I chose out of these Hearth and Hand candles is Canvas. And I chose it because it smells like a spa. It's a cotton and linen combination, which is not normally the direction I go in. I usually do like a spice or a apple or nothing at all. But I just fell in love with this, and as you can see, I already used it. If you're the type that trims wicks, this is going to drive you crazy. But I was just lighting it to demonstrate the candle for you. It's so pretty. And I love the idea that it has a lid, unlike my recent Hearth and Hand candle. Lady seems to like the process. I'm sure you can see her there by the counter. If you like the smell of a spa, or it also reminds me of lobbies in some luxury hotels, this is the one for you, and it's $19.99 for this version, the 20 ounce. That large one that I did show you before is $29.99. I would love to thank you for watching Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. We love having you here, and I have a big question for you. In the comments, I have 2 words for you. You pick one. Can you tell me if you prefer in your home right now, traditional or modern? That's it. No in between. It's what you're going for in your home right now. All right, look forward to your answers.